What's up, online shoppers? I wanted to jazz up my work area because sometimes it's boring to just sit there and do paperwork. And I also found that the area wasn't super well lit, so I looked for a solution and I found these. These are RGB LED puck lights, and they even have a little remote so I can change up the lighting based on my mood. So let's open them up and see what's inside. Now, these little RGB LED puck lights are pretty cool. They come with adhesive patches, so you can affix them to something quite easily. Here is your little instruction manual. Here are some screws, and also here is the tiny little remote that's going to control them. Now, this is a 2-pack, and you can even pick the color of the housing on the outside. I picked the black ones, but you can also get them in a silver color also. Here's one, and here is 2. So there are the puck lights right there. Quick highlights: press control. They have a remote. They are dimmable. You've got lots of color combinations. They have a timer, and they're battery operated. These are awesome because you don't actually need any wiring to install them. It's just battery operated, and a push is all it takes. Of course, you also have the option of this awesome little remote control to control the lights and determine what colors are. When you first get the remote, there's a little sticker in here that you pull out because that's going to allow the battery to come in contact with the remote control and make it usable. But in the meantime, for shipping purposes, they do stick this little clear plastic tab in here so the battery isn't being drawn during shipping, and that's kind of cool. Here's a close-up of the remote. You can see it's pretty easy. There's an on off. You've got a choice of warm white, cool white, or natural white for lights. You have your options for colors: red, green, and blue. You can raise the brightness up or lower it down, and you can also get it to do a blend, and you can even reduce by percentage. You can go 30%, 70%, 100%, and you even have a timer down here. You can go for a half an hour, 3 hours, or 6 hours. So this little remote gives you lots of functionality with your puck lights, and honestly, this is such a great value that you have all of these awesome capabilities to personalize your light. All you have to do is just install it with a sticker or screw. As I said, you have 2 different ways to install it. They do have this adhesive pad that you just take the plastic off and stick to the back of your light right here. And then when you are adding the batteries, it's simply just a twist and a release. It takes 3 AA batteries, and then once you have the batteries loaded in, all you have to do is that. So if you use the sticker to install these, this is going to remain stuck to whatever surface you've put it on, and then you would just twist, put your batteries in, and then twist it back into place. Now, you also have another option here. You can actually use screws. Once again, you can unscrew the light. You can put the screws right here and screw the plate into a wall, into a shelf, into the corner where you want to install it. And then once it's installed and you've put the batteries in, you just have to bring the top to the base, figure out where it fits in like that, give it a twist, and it's ready to go. At their max brightness, these are 100 lumens each, but as I showed you on the remote control, you do have a lot of options for how bright you want it to be. Now, the lights operate on tap control as well as by the remote control. So a short press on the lens is going to turn it on, and it's also going to change the light color for different modes. But if you hold it for 2 seconds like that, that's how it's going to turn off. That's a pretty nice functionality. I like that. I like that you have the options of touching and clicking or using the remote. That makes it pretty versatile because, let's be honest, it's small. I might not find it all the time. So just being able to change the color and the light is important to me as well. This does have an auto on-off timer. So by default, if these have been on for 2 hours, it will shut off and you won't have to worry about burning out a lot of battery because you forgot to shut the lights off. I think these are great little lights. I love how versatile they are. I love the options for installation. I love that I can push and click, or I can use this handy little remote control to operate the lights. I love how bright they are. The 100 lumens is going to do a really nice job of lighting up my area, and the fact that I can add the colors and the lights in there, you know, sometimes you just feel like you're in the mood for something a little bit extra, and now I have that built in with these great little puck lights. These RGB puck lights, I'm really impressed with the quality of them, taking them out of the box, the functionality. I'm going to put them in place and show you what it looks like, but I think that that these are going to be a family favorite at my house. What's up, everyone? Thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you taking the time to check out my product reviews. It means a lot. Now, if you want to get your hands on that really great product I just showed you, I've linked it for you in the description below. Make sure you don't miss any more fresh product reviews by clicking subscribe and turning on your notifications. That way you'll get notified every time I post fresh content. And if you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, because that way YouTube knows you want to see more of my content. By the way, don't forget to cannonball and do what you love.